To describe my perspective as a parent during these times with childcare is honestly scary. I'm scared all the time that rates will go up, that I will be forced to choose between my job and my children's well-being.
The childcare business model is broken. Childcare programs' budgets are funded predominantly by parent fees and therefore operate on razor-thin margin.
My name is Lauren Zackett. I'm the CEO of the Rhinelander Area Chamber of Commerce, the chair of the Oneida County Childcare Coalition, and a mother of 3. Our current perspective of the childcare industry here in the community is that this is an issue that we all need to be focusing on. It is not only important for our families, important for the childcare facilities, but it's important for our workforce, our businesses, and the overall economic vitality of our community.
When families struggle with childcare challenges, they are less reliable and effective employees. Some are forced to drop out of the workforce entirely. This affects business productivity in regional and state economy.
Well, from an economic development perspective, it's important on 2 fronts. Of course, the first and most important front is that the future workforce of our communities, the development of that, it's been shown in so many studies that development of children is most important from age birth to 3. So their cognitive improvement and their cognitive development is indeed the first and most important thing.
Childcare plays a very important role in our community. It is vital for youth to have that early childhood development. It is vital for our community to have a place that children can go so our workforce can work. And it is going to be vital in the long run as these children are our future.
My name is Angie Zastro. I am a lead teacher at the YDC Youth Development Center for the YMCA of the Northwoods. And I have been in childcare for going on 38 years. The best piece of advice I could give someone is to tell them this is probably, although the pay scales don't say it, but this is probably one of the most important jobs that there are out there. Nobody can function in their daily life without a good teacher guiding their children. You can't be a good doctor, a good nurse, a good teacher, a good business owner if you're worried about your child. You have to have that clear mind, knowing that your child is in a safe place and they're going to be well nurtured while you're gone.
Abby Klein, Senior School Age Director at the YMCA of the Northwoods. I've been working in childcare or childhood education for 16 years. So when we look at protective factors for the youth that are in our communities, one of the most important protective factor they can have is an adult outside of their family unit that they can have a positive, supportive relationship with. And as a childcare provider, we're not only able to provide that for the youth, but we're also able to be supportive and nurturing and caring for their families.
Far too many people can't afford childcare. A median Wisconsin family with 1 infant will use nearly 1/5 of their annual income for childcare. A typical family with an infant and 4-year-old will spend 1/3 of their income on childcare.
Not every parent is a 2-parent household. Not every parent has the economic luxury, frankly, of having one person provide for a household of likely at least 3, maybe 5, maybe more. And that's just because raising costs in our community, especially in rural communities, are simply an economic truth.
My name is Rachel Balin. I am the Community and Member Engagement Director at the Rhinelander Area Chamber of Commerce, and I have 3 children who have attended and are still attending childcare facility daycare in Oneida County. To describe my perspective as a parent during these times with childcare is honestly scary. I'm scared all the time that rates will go up, that I will be forced to choose between my job and my children's well-being. And You know, you hear all the time in the news that rates are going to go up, and I have no idea how to afford it. I don't know how to afford it now. I don't know how to afford it if they go up. And that's the truth. And it's a hard position to be in because my children are attached to their teachers. You know, I pay $22,000 a year for childcare. And I also work in a nonprofit. And you know, it's almost not worth it when you're balancing your checkbook